Hello everyone, it's TheCanadianWifier. I'm in the process of making the best team ever, and I figured you might want to watch. I don't know, I might never upload this, might do it. I figured I could record, it wouldn't hurt. Wow, okay, if that can pick up the dehumidifier in the background, I'd be impressed, but that's damn loud, I don't know why that just started up. Anyway, I guess I can go over the basics of the team. Basically, I was watching Spade right here, and I noticed Ratu sets up. It basically goes, ha, steel type? Ha, you're useless, get out of here. And I figured, okay, I just want something that can baton pass. Agilities, I mean, like, it needs to have, like, the mean look, right? Basically, counter Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is so, like, and Fortress, they're both so overused. Pretty much 50% of teams either have a Ferrothorn or a Fortress. And, I can go in, be faster than them, set up on them, and pass out to something else. So what else can set up on things than in Ariados? Spiderweb, sub, agility, baton pass, and the best thing that I realized when I was making this is it kind of doubles as a counter to Breloom. Bug and Poison both resist fighting and grass, so this is a 4 times resist to both of Breloom's only stab moves, and it has Insomnia. Which basically means this thing walls Breloom for days. The problem is, I can't fit an attacking move on the set, and it's not like I could do anything with an attack. I mean, I got Cross Poison is neutral. I think fighting resists poison for some weird reason. Or is it the other way around? Might be I know poison resists fighting. Bounce could be interesting, but I'm not going to use a bouncing spider. Flying spider, yeah! Or what would it be? Spiderweb, sub, I'd need to get rid of agility for bounce to counter Breloom, in which case they would just switch out anyway. And the attacking stats leave a lot to be desired. I mean, it can reach roughly the same as Parasect, but this one's 0 IVs, negative. Anyway, the basis is, even bulky waters that like to sit at 166, like Vaporeon, not so much Jellicent, because Jellicent always carries Taunt. Spiderweb, which means they can't switch. Sub up, agility if they need to, and then Baton Pass out to who other to sweep OU. Then, yeah, I won't even mention just your average set, which I was just gonna work out. It's like a throwback to my old team. There's no way it will work in nowadays 5th gen, but, I can try. Basically, in my last slot, I need something to take an Outrage. That thing basically, these two are my 2 special or physical walls. That thing is an end-all special wall. These two are physical. What here between Politoed and Parasect can take an Outrage? Nothing, so I'm going to need at least something steel. And also something special attacking, because my only attacker right now is Braviary, and that's it. I mean, the other guys can attack, but I wanted like a special sweeper that can also take an Outrage. So I'm thinking of a steel type that has a high defense that attacks specially, and I'm really drawing a blank. But anyway. There we go. Okay. So we have physically defensive Politoed, which has Refresh. Ariados out to Canada with Wetness, and Giginori as the defensive core. Helped by Politoed and Magneton. And basically the only actual attacker on this team is Braviary. Literally, there's no way of doing damage on this team. Like, all stall teams have entry hazards, or they have toxic, and they just stall. I have 3 pokes that just sit there and wall things, and I have 2 pokes that set up, and then 1 poke, whatever. This is going to be a horrible team, but let's try it, I guess. Okay. Let's do that. And then we can just go OU and go. Alright, let's see if we can find a match, which should happen like immediately because it's OU. And yeah, come on. Hello, OU, anyone? I don't even feel like I should type in OU anyone. There's 800 people online. There we go. He's running right that. See, that looks like a normal rain team from late 5th gen. This looks like a bad rain team from very early 5th. It has an Ariados, but the keen observer will notice he has a Ferrothorn. That Ferrothorn is going to be trapped. And let me look. Dies the Brave Bird, dies the Brave Bird, dies the Brave Bird, dies the Brave Bird. And that could be an issue. Although, yeah, it could be a very big issue. Magneton doesn't want to take a Hydro. That thing doesn't want to take a Volt Switch, really, or Trick. Let's lead off with this thing, go for the Volt Switch, and we'll go from there. If he wants to lead off with Poly, we'll get a Volt Switch, and if he goes into Ferro to take it, we can just go out to Ariados. Perfect. And this Volt Switch should be fairly obvious, so the switch to Ferro should be obvious here, dude. Come on. Come on, Ferro. Come on. Come on, go with the Ferro. Come on, go with the Ferro. Go with the Ferro. I already like this team. Just because it's so 4th gen for me. So old 4th gen, or so old 5th gen for me. Back with the Raichus and the Weaviles and OU. But it looks like he's gonna let me run out the clock and take the win, even though I wanted to set up and take the win. And I immediately realized that I'm going to switch my Magneton to have less defense, or at least more special attack. Maybe not less defense, but more special attack. Probably a combination of less defense and less HP. I still want it to be bulky, but I don't think it needs to be as bulky as a frickin' Tangela or Tangela to take outrages. It can just, I'd be happy with a 40% outrage. Yay, I won. Great. I'd be happy with because 316 with a Violite will bring me up to like 450. I don't need to take 5% from an outrage and then fail to kill, so let's go 102. 106. And then I can put in 152 EVs here, and that is a much better special attacking stat. Damn. And 2, let me just calc this quickly. 276 plus 50%. 414 defense, ladies and gentlemen. It's still quite an impressive defense stat. And the only thing this thing is weak to is ground and fighting. And, high, ground, and fighting. You get completely walled. And yeah. So that's the thing. And this thing is a good thing. And we're gonna go have fun with the 2 things that we have here and things. So let's try to find another battle. Let's watch the replay of this one though. Yep. Great replay. Let's find another one. And this video is like 35 minutes long, and all I've kind of done is made a team and already won a battle due to forfeit. Oh boy. Do you smell what I smell? Speed, special defense, defense/roar protection, and probably passing out to Kirem to sweep my ass. Or that's so garbage. Could you imagine if I trapped one of his baton passers with Spiderweb? Oh my god. But if he somehow predicts that and goes out to Espeon, I don't have X-Scissor. So crap, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Let's Spiderweb on turn 1. And if he predicts that and goes out to Espeon and I Spiderweb myself, I lose because he can set up on me. Actually, no, I still have Baton Pass. But I have Baton Pass to being trappedness. Well, okay. And does that fail? Son of a bitch. Okay. Okay. Let's Baton Pass out. I know you're gonna Swords Dance because you're such a cool guy. Why do I not have Perish Song on this guy? Oh my god. No. Okay, I'm definitely putting Perish Song right over Refresh after this game. Like, what am I thinking? Volt Switch is breaking your sub. That's for sure. And I think I'm just gonna go out to Politoed and just start scalding everything? Seems like a plan. Yeah. I might be screwed over here just because I don't have because I have that stupid move. Because I can go for Perish Song right here normally and just be like, ha! Start over, you dumbass. But once again, this team doesn't have Stealth Rock, and I have no Rapid Spinner. Like, if you're not gonna have your own hazards, at least try to have some control over the hazards, but I have none. I don't have any, and I let them set up however many they want. Except Toxic Spikes, but still. Everything on this team but Braviary is weak to them, so. That's the thing. And it took till turn 3 for stuff to start lagging out? Sweet. Okay, you can start subbing up and wasting your own HP. I really, really wish I had Perish Song now, because whatever's coming in is going to be beastly. And I don't like that. How many SDs did he go for? Only 2. Okay. You can go for an SD right now and die. It'd be really cool if he did. I'd actually like that a lot. Okay, you're just going to sub all the way down to get to +6. That's understandable, yeah. Go ahead and sub again. Man, if I only had Perish Song. In fact, I'm gonna go to the team builder right now so I don't forget and just say refresh, get smashed, Perish Song, save, done. Okay, so the next time I open a battle, there's like no Perish Song, but it's a little too late for that. Okay, Baton Pass, yeah, I kind of figured, but a burn here would be absolutely wonderful. No, of course not. And that's really my only hope. If he wants to sub up as well, Skull won't be able to break it. Unbelievable. And now Shells. Oh my god, guys. So yeah, basically, I'm gonna get swept, although he... Damn, I was just about to say, if he wants to do that, Mental Herb will just make it so I can break his sub, but... He's probably gonna sub again. And I won't be able to break it. Hopefully, maybe I get max damage. Oh, that would have been so nice right there. Now he's gonna Baton Pass. Something, the sub is going to be broken, and then I'm probably just gonna die. I might not actually die. I resisted Steel type, and Earthquake is unstabbed. He is at +6, but... Or he has Thunder Punch. Okay. Yup. That would work too. And I lose. Yeah. I could go to this thing and try to Spore. That's literally my only hope. Could you imagine if I live a hit with Parasect? Could you imagine? Did I even put EVs on this thing? I don't actually know if I put EVs on this thing. I don't think I did. Either way, Ice Punch will one-shot me. Did I put EVs on that thing? I did not. Well, my chances of living that hit went from 0 to -0. So, yeah. I go 236 and wow, mouse freezing much. There we go. That's the spread I had. Save. GG. And now just send out stuff to die. In order of probably not going to Dynus to definitely going to Dynus. This thing probably has Earthquake, so this thing should be a def. Yep. Okay, and then... Go Ariados! Yeah! Even though you can do nothing. Let's throw a spiderweb at it. Okay. Okay. And now T-Punch kills me the rest of the way. So, yeah. If I can somehow live, which I won't, and somehow get a Scald Burn, which I won't, Braviary still won't be able to live. Which is awesome. And Braviary will never die. So, that's a good game. And let's try to find one where I don't get swept, because now I have Perish Song. Sounds a lot better. Go teabag a bear trap. Okay. That looks a lot worse. Ooh, yeah, Chansey. I could set up on Chansey as well. Okay. Gonna go to this thing. That looks a lot like my... No, it doesn't look at a thing like that. The only thing why it looks like that is because it has a Dragonite. Well, this is awkward. No, no, no! Wrong Pokemon! No! Okay, that still worked. If I get Parrot, I'm gonna be mad, though. Okay. Let's try that. I forgot, they're both bugs, and they both look the damn same. Now he can't sleep me. That is more like it. Whoopsie. So basically, whatever comes in is going to get spiderwebbed. And I can decide from there whether I want to pass it to someone else, or because you can't do anything to me. Just give it. You're the force palm set over Swords Dance, I'm assuming, because you still have Mach Punch and Bullet Seed. So you literally can't do anything to me. Other than kill yourself with Leech Seed. Oh my god, guys, I did it! I did it! I did it! Let's set up a sub. Oh my god. That's so perfect. Let's set up an agility. And basically I'm gonna sub down to make sure that on the turn he switches out, or on the turn where I do this, I'm not going to get T-waved. This is where I really, really wish I had taunt. Third time's the charm, right? If he T-waves here, that's his only chance of winning this game. But if he doesn't T-wave here, guys, I win. He didn't, I win. Oh my god, guys, I did it. I did it. I used Ariados to pass to a Braviary to win in OU. I really, really love this tier. Wait, what did I click there? Okay, good. I had to make sure it was sub. But, that basically secures me the win. So, yeah. He can't switch out. And I'm just gonna bulk right up. And Seismic Toss doesn't break my sub. Did I mention that? So I can get 2 bulk ups per sub, which is unbelievable. Ugh. And he forfeits. Yes! Guys, I know everyone will just forfeit once they see this thing setting up, and I'll never actually be able to get a true Braviary sweep in OU, but that's as close as you're ever gonna get to seeing one, because I would have just been able to set up. I probably would have gone to about plus 4 or 5. I probably along the way would have calced it with this thing. And how high does Braviary have to get to be able to... Oops, wow, it doesn't even have an OU set. How high does Braviary have to get to one-shot a Dragonite through multi-scale? Probably very high, because I don't have Stealth Rook on that team, like I said. Dragonite, it would have been the Rain mixed attacker. Brave Bird does... okay. No, I don't know, it has a Haban Berry, just so it does... ability... hello... it has... oh, multi-scale. There it is. Multi-scale, it does 27. Now, if I was at like plus 4, yeah, so plus 5. That's what I was about to say. I probably would have gone up to about plus 5. And then if you look at his team, dies, 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 and dies. That thing would have been outsped because of the agility, and I would have swept his team with Braviary. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you use Ariados in OU. He is now afraid of spiders, and I will see you guys next time. It's been 45 minutes. It'll be interesting to see what I cut out and what I leave in this video. Peace, guys.